Over 60? Do these 3 daily exercises to stay strong and move pain-free. Senior Health Tips. It's remarkable how just 3 straightforward daily exercises, taking less than 10 minutes in total, can significantly contribute to maintaining strength and ensuring pain-free movement for individuals over 60. Our bodies often subtly signal when specific muscles are beginning to weaken, a decline that can potentially jeopardize our independence. You might notice stiffness when getting out of bed, difficulty lifting everyday items like grocery bags, or a lack of steadiness on uneven surfaces. These sensations are not merely a natural part of aging. They are early indicators that our strength, balance, and overall confidence might be diminishing. The encouraging news is that this trend can be reversed with a consistent routine of these simple yet powerful exercises, all achievable within the comfort of your home. These movements are designed to support your joints, enhance balance, and restore fluid, pain-free motion, requiring no special equipment and suitable for all fitness levels. Scientific research highlights that adults over the age of 60 can experience a loss of approximately 3% of their muscle mass annually, which directly impacts mobility and self-assurance. Furthermore, weakened muscles place increased strain on essential joints like the knees, back, and shoulders, making daily activities both more challenging and riskier. This guide will walk you through easy and more advanced versions of these exercises, ensuring you can practice them safely and effectively. The first crucial exercise is the sit to stand. This movement is paramount for preserving your independence, as it mirrors countless daily actions like rising from a chair, a bench, or even a car. Each instance relies heavily on the strength of your quadriceps, glutes, and core muscles. When these muscles weaken, a less efficient pattern often emerges, where individuals resort to using momentum rather than pure strength, resulting in a rocking motion and a jolting ascent. This can put undue stress on the knees and lower back, paradoxically leading to the very pain you aim to avoid. Conversely, strong muscles make standing effortless, smooth, and entirely pain-free. A significant study, published in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research, observed older adults who practiced sit-to-stand exercises for just 8 weeks. The outcomes were astounding. A 30% increase in lower body strength, a notable decrease in knee pain, and, most importantly, participants reported a substantial boost in their confidence and a greater sense of independence in their daily lives. To perform the sit-to-stand correctly, select a stable chair without wheels and position yourself towards the front edge with your feet flat on the floor, spaced hip-width apart. Ensure your feet are slightly behind your knees. This alignment is key to engaging your leg muscles effectively, rather than straining your back. Take a deep breath in, and as you prepare to stand, gently lean your chest forward while maintaining a straight back. This forward inclination shifts your center of gravity over your feet, where it should be. Then, exhale and press through your heels, using your leg muscles to lift yourself up, imagining you are pushing the floor away. At the apex of the movement, stand fully upright, gently squeezing your glutes and pausing for a moment. Inhale and slowly lower yourself back down with control, avoiding a sudden drop. The controlled lowering phase, known as the eccentric phase, is particularly effective for building strength. If this exercise feels challenging initially, modifications are available. Placing a cushion or folded towel on the seat can raise the starting height, making it easier. You can also lightly use your hands on armrests or thighs for support, but the aim is to gradually reduce this reliance as your strength improves, allowing your legs to do the primary work. Begin with 3 sets of 8 to 10 repetitions 3 times a week and progressively increase to 12 or 15 repetitions as you feel stronger. Some individuals advance to crossing their arms over their chest, which removes any possibility of using their hands for assistance and intensifies the challenge for the leg muscles. Common errors to avoid include standing up too rapidly, relying on momentum instead of strength, allowing the knees to collapse inward, which strains the joints, rounding the back instead of hinging at the hips, and holding your breath, which can diminish power and stability. Remember, the focus is on control and proper form to build lasting strength, not on speed. The second essential exercise is the wall push-up, vital for developing upper body strength and protecting your shoulders. Research published in the Journal of Physical Therapy Science demonstrates that upper body strengthening exercises, particularly push-ups variations, significantly improve posture, alleviate shoulder discomfort, and enhance functional abilities in older adults. Participants in these studies reported less pain during daily tasks and found activities requiring arm and shoulder strength to be much easier. To perform a wall push-up correctly, stand facing a wall at an arm's length distance. Place your hands flat on the wall at shoulder height, slightly wider than your shoulders. Your fingers can point directly upward or slightly outward, whichever feels most comfortable for your wrists. Step your feet back approximately 6 to 12 inches. The further back you step, the more challenging the exercise becomes, so start closer to the wall if you are new to it. Your body should form a straight line from your head to your heels, avoiding any sagging or arching of the back. Gently engage your core as if preparing for a light tap on your stomach. Take a deep breath through your nose, and as you exhale, slowly bend your elbows, bringing your chest towards the wall. Maintain your elbows at an angle of roughly 45 degrees from your body to safeguard your shoulder joints. Lower yourself until your nose is just a few inches from the wall, or as far as feels comfortable. Pause briefly, then inhale and push through your palms to return to the starting position, moving your entire body as a single cohesive unit. A significant advantage of wall push-ups is their adaptability. Beginners or individuals recovering from injury can stand closer to the wall, reducing the angle and making the movement gentler. Stepping your feet further back increases the intensity. More advanced individuals can progress to performing push-ups against a kitchen counter or a sturdy table, and eventually on the floor from their knees. Aim for 3 sets of 8 to 10 repetitions, performed 3 times a week. Execute each repetition slowly and with control, taking approximately 4 to 5 seconds for each movement. 2 seconds lower, a brief pause, and 2 seconds to return to the start. This controlled tempo is instrumental in building genuine functional strength. Proper breathing is also crucial. Exhaling as you push away helps engage your core and stabilize your spine. This exercise is not just for the upper body, it also strengthens your core, improves balance, and protects your back. Be mindful of common mistakes, such as moving too quickly, which reduces effectiveness and increases the risk of injury. Allowing your hips to sag towards the wall, which can strain your lower back. Holding your breath, which can raise blood pressure and weaken stability. And placing your hands too high or too low, which can put undue stress on your shoulders. One of the greatest benefits of wall push-ups is their sheer convenience. You can perform a set while waiting for water to boil in the kitchen or during commercial breaks while watching television. Their portability makes it easy to maintain consistency. The third and final exercise is the standing march with arm swings. This movement is often underestimated, but is incredibly valuable for overall health and longevity, as it effectively combines cardiovascular conditioning, balance, coordination, and full-body muscle activation into one simple activity, offering multiple benefits simultaneously. As we age, cardiovascular fitness naturally tends to decline. The heart can become less efficient, blood vessels may lose some elasticity, and stamina can decrease. However, research from organizations like the American Heart Association indicates that even moderate, regular cardiovascular activity can significantly reduce the risk of heart disease, improve circulation, boost energy levels, and even support brain health. Simultaneously, this exercise challenges your balance in a safe and controlled manner. By lifting one leg at a time, shifting your weight, and coordinating your arm and leg movements, you are actively training the very balance and coordination skills essential for walking, navigating stairs, and, crucially, preventing falls. A study published in the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity confirmed that exercises incorporating movement patterns like marching can substantially improve balance and lower the risk of falls in older adults. To perform the standing march with arm swings correctly, stand tall with your feet positioned hip-width apart. If you require additional stability, position yourself near a wall or a sturdy chair for light support. Engage your core and gently roll your shoulders back, ensuring an upright and strong posture. Lift your right knee towards your chest, not necessarily to the highest point, but to a comfortable height between your hip and waist level. As your right knee ascends, swing your left arm forward and your right arm backward, mimicking a natural walking motion with a slightly exaggerated range. This opposite arm and leg pattern is fundamental for maintaining balance. Lower your right foot with control. Then, lift your left knee and swing your right arm forward. Continue this alternating motion in a smooth, rhythmic march. Focus on lifting through your knees rather than shuffling your feet. Engage your hip flexors and move deliberately, avoiding haste. The arm swings are equally important. They activate your shoulders, improve posture, increase the cardiovascular demand, and provide a natural counterbalance to the leg movements. Breathe naturally throughout the exercise. Some find it helpful to inhale for 2 steps and exhale for 2 steps, creating a rhythm that makes the exercise more sustainable and easier to follow. Begin with 1 to 2 minutes of continuous marching, followed by a 30-second rest, and repeat this for a total of 3 rounds. As your stamina improves, you can gradually increase the duration of each round to 3 or 5 minutes. The objective is not speed, but rather controlled, steady movement with proper form. If you find this exercise challenging initially, modifications are available. You can start by marching without arm swings to simplify the coordination. Lift your knees only a few inches off the ground instead of higher, or lightly hold onto a chair with one hand for added support. As you gain strength and confidence, gradually reduce your reliance on external support and reintroduce arm swings. For an increased challenge, you can lift your knees higher, slightly increase your pace, or even use light hand weights, as just 1 pound can significantly enhance the upper body challenge. Common mistakes to watch out for include marching too rapidly and losing control, slouching forward, holding your breath, and stepping down too heavily instead of with control. This exercise is excellent as a warm-up routine, or can be performed on its own to elevate your heart rate and promote blood circulation. Even just 3 to 5 minutes of daily practice can invigorate the body, uplift your mood, and set a positive tone for the day ahead. To summarize, these 3 simple exercises cover all the essential elements for achieving pain-free movement and long-lasting independence. The sit-to-stand exercise builds lower body strength and improves functional mobility. Wall push-ups enhance upper body power and contribute to better posture. The standing march with arm swings boosts cardiovascular health, improves balance, and sharpens coordination. The key to success lies not in achieving perfection, but in consistent effort. Begin at your current level. Utilize the modifications that best suit your body, and commit to practicing these exercises 3 to 4 times per week. Within a few weeks, you will likely notice a marked improvement in how easily you can stand, a reduction in pain when reaching overhead, and a renewed sense of confidence in your movements. Every small step taken brings you closer to greater independence and an improved quality of life. It is truly never too late to prioritize your health. The most important action is simply to begin today.